From Sydney to London, Seattle to New York, millions of people across the world have celebrated the arrival of 2013. Fireworks, public gatherings, and large dropping balls are just some of the ways people have celebrated the arrival of the new year. Without further ado, let's take a look at New Year's 2013 across the globe.
And now we go to Taipei. This is the 101 Tower, one of the tallest skyscrapers in the world, is now staging a New Year fireworks display to celebrate the arrival of 2013. The pyrotechnic design of the company promised a theatrical show to keep the audiences seduced and enthusiastic. We are indeed enthralled by this spectacle. Taipei 101 officials said this year's display is quite different from the extravaganzas over the past 9 years. 22,000 fireworks will set off, just as we have seen, from 188 seconds, accompanied by choreographed music, an adapted version of the Firebird song. The fireworks this time featured saturated colors and just as little smoke as possible. And pyrotechnics this year are expected to produce 4,500 kilograms of carbon emissions, only 66% less than the amount generated over the past years. This is Taipei 101 Tower. And now we go to another Pearl Harbor. That's Hong Kong New Year countdown. Is already New Year. The 8-minute spectacle when the New Year ushered in begins in Victoria Harbour. The pyrotechnics moving in 3 stages inland to light up the city's most iconic buildings with the backdrop of the Victoria Harbour. We can see Hong Kong Convention and Exhibition Center as the focal point. All the buildings at the waterfront were lit up. The center is, of course, the major convention and exhibition venues located in Wan Chai North, Hong Kong Island. Normally, around 12 million Hong Kong dollars were being spent on the fireworks, and a lot of people will flock to the riverside, to the waterfront to witness the New Year's Eve. This year's event is sponsored by the New World Development Group with the theme New Year and New World.
Oh, beautiful. Igor, I don't know if you can hear me. It's always so noisy down there. Igor Piskunov, Happy New Year to you as well, of course, from Anissa, me and the rest of the team. Thanks for working New Year's Eve. Describe the scene if you can hear us.
Well, we're hearing the fireworks right now.
There we go. And I just want to point out, and Kev knows this as well, it's kind of an inside joke, that RT has not always had the best of luck in terms of getting the great shots. This year, Kev, we did it.
We did it.
Live for you now from the heart of the Russian capital, the best shots possible of the firework display celebrating 2013 coming in.
Yeah, super, isn't it? Let's just take the full sound and picture of that for a second and enjoy what we're seeing. The crowds in the background there.
Snow in here, but on the streets it's that kind of true, fluffy, white New Year's holiday kind of snow. So a lot of kids and people out on the streets celebrating under these fireworks, probably pretty happy about the weather tonight. It's not as cold as it could be.
Of course, a lot of the rest of Western Europe still got to celebrate, still a couple of hours left yet to go to London. But we saw the scenes earlier on from Sydney, that usual iconic site, Sydney Harbour Bridge lit up, beautiful.
Hello and a very happy new year from here in London. Whether 2013 is upon you yet or still to come, hope it's a good one for you. My name is Mike Embley here in the studio in London. Welcome to BBC World News. We're not going anywhere away from these pictures at the moment. We're going to stay with them for very obvious reasons. These are live pictures from London where it's just turned midnight.
We lit the flame, and with a brand new beat now.
Thousands of people lining the banks of the Thames to watch the New Year's Eve fireworks display. Quite a year for the UK, of course, hosted the Olympic and Paralympic Games and the Queen's Jubilee. Many people will be quick to point out, as with many countries around the world, the economy still in quite a state, but much for many people to celebrate. London's Mayor Boris Johnson has said these fireworks are rounding off a year that glimmered with excitement and enthusiasm.
A new year of much success and peace and happiness and love as we watch the giant crystal ball dropping. 40 seconds left to go in 2012.
The world is now sponsored by Pepsi.
Well, for a moment, and then the ball will move past that. 34 seconds left to go. The Rockettes are going to be... Let's just watch and enjoy the sights and sounds of Times Square as we ring in the new year.
Who would you want to put on?